You think being abandoned is the worst thing that can happen to you. You're wrong. And by the end of this, you'll wish it happened sooner. No one is coming. Say it again. No one is coming. You check your phone. No missed calls, no texts. The room is empty. Not your friends, not your family, not the person you pictured saving you. A voice inside whispers, "This is the worst thing that could happen." You are wrong. This is the exact moment history uses to build people it later calls dangerous, brilliant, untouchable. Machiavelli called it necessità, raw pressure that strips away what's soft and leaves what works. You are standing in the forge. Breathe. Listen to the quiet. This is not punishment. It is an opportunity with teeth. You either let the silence break you, or you let it make you. No one is coming. Good. Now begin. What this feels like is abandonment. It feels like proof that something is wrong with you. You replay the failures, the calls not returned, the promises that faded. You start believing the silence is a verdict. It isn't. It's a filter. Every creator, every leader who built something that outlasted them spent time alone in a room with no applause. Not because they didn't deserve hands on their back, because support is rarely the engine of survival. Necessity is. Each time someone rescues you, they take a muscle you could have trained. Each time no one shows up, you are forced to build that muscle yourself. Dependency dulls, self-reliance sharpens. Stop waiting. Stop bargaining for a second chance. Turn the pain into practice. Let every closed door add to the blueprint you are drafting in private. You are not being punished. You are being made. First move. Stop mourning the help that never came. Mourning is a loop. It keeps you facing backward. Turn around. See the world as it is, not as you wish it to be. People act from interest, not from sentiment. Alliances shift. Support is conditional. When you stop expecting permanence from others, you stop being blindsided. This isn't cynicism. It's clarity. Second move. Build leverage, not sympathy. Sympathy washes away. Leverage compounds. Every skill you learn alone is an asset that can't be taken when they leave. Every problem you solve without a rescue is proof written on your hands. Capability is currency. Third move. Treat isolation as a training environment. Athletes don't get stronger in comfort, they get stronger under resistance. Your resistance is silence. Use it. Load the bar that other people were afraid to touch. Repeat. Every day you don't collapse, you add weight to the bar of who you are. Panic converts into focus. Bitterness converts into discipline. You stop being lonely. You start training. Here's the part most people miss. The moment you stop needing people is the moment they start to notice you. Not because they feel guilty, because you changed. Power doesn't arrive through pleas. It arrives when you become someone circumstances can't ignore. Machiavelli saw this. Strength attracts interest. Need repels. While you were alone, something happened you couldn't see from inside it. You stopped being someone worth rescuing. You became someone worth allying with. Those who ignored you when you were down will look up when you stand. Not out of charity, but because interest follows strength. And here's the real twist. You won't want most of them back. You'll look at the same faces and feel clarity, not longing. They were weather. You built your house anyway. The isolation didn't mark you unworthy. It marked you self-sufficient. You didn't need permission to become powerful. You needed the empty room. Now the real test begins. Power without discipline collapses fast. This is where people sabotage themselves. They taste self-reliance and swing too far. They become guarded instead of grounded. They make isolation an identity instead of a tool. Machiavelli didn't preach permanent solitude. He preached strategic self-reliance. Stand alone when you must. Remain open when it serves you. Discipline now looks like two things at once. Keep building the skill. Keep building the leverage. Keep building the capability. Stay selective with trust. Not to everyone, to the few who earn it. Trust becomes earned access. Your time, your circle, your energy, all gated. This is the hinge between bitterness and force. You were abandoned and became bitter, or abandoned and became formidable. Choose the latter. You are at the hinge. How you spend the next 12 months of silence decides the side you land on. Level 6. Imagine 12 months from now. Picture the version of you who was built, not rescued. A person who doesn't flinch when phones go silent. A person who doesn't confuse being alone with being weak. You are respected by people who watched you construct something out of nothing. Not out of guilt, out of recognition. You are the person who answers pressure with performance. You are the person who treats every unanswered call as a deadline. Remember this, the world rewards adaptation, not waiting. The empty room cleared out what would have made you soft. Everything that didn't show up made space for what had to be forged. Every closed door was part of the blueprint. Every absent voice was a tool you could have used to practice your reply. You were never abandoned. You were freed from the permission to become yourself. Stand up. The silence is not your enemy. It is your workshop. Level 7. No one is coming. Say it once more. Hear how it lands now. No one is coming. Not because you are unworthy, because you were never meant to be built by them. You were meant to be built by this exact moment. The empty room, the quiet, the absence. Someone else is sitting where you sat. They think the silence proves something is wrong. It does not. It proves the forge is open. Good. Now build. Make the next 12 months a program. Daily practice, brutal honesty, compound skill, forge leverage, gate your trust, grow selective. When people return, let them find a person who keeps their own counsel and their own weight. You will take offers now when they match the house you built, not before. No one is coming. You like that. It means you are not waiting for permission. You are making yourself. Now go. The forge is hot. Pick up the hammer.